Hello everyone. The topic of today's lecture is the subject biology itself. What is biology and why it is important for engineers? Here the topic is biology for engineers. It is a topic of question mark for all the engineers that why biology is important for engineers. There is a fear in the mind of every engineer in the name of biology. But we have to know that what is biology. Biology is us, we the engineers are biology itself. Today we can say it is the century of biology. We are facing from many problems, and to find the solution to these challenging problems we have to know biology. As an engineer, I want to give some examples in the point of electrical point of view, which will relate biology with electrical engineering. First example is solar cell, or we can say solar cell, which convert sun energy into electrical energy. It we compare the process of photosynthesis, it is similar to the working of the solar cell. Again, electrical grid system. The idea of grid system is taken from the beehives, that in a system different members are arranged and according to their working. Same as in the electrical grid, different equipments are connected and perform the different specific function. Next example I would like to give LED bulb. LED bulb is inspired from the fireflies which glow at night. People says that mathematics is important, so we learned mathematics, it is very useful. But the question is how they learned mathematics. It all comes from biology, like in daily life we come through time, amount, money, etc. These all are biology and mathematics relation. In daily life we remember people name because we are exposed to them many times, they have become part of us. Same as in mathematics we practice problem again and again. Now come to the physics. How we learn physics? There is a lot of observation, like apple falling. All the physics started from that apple falling. Now object moving with high speed we notice in our daily life, and the behavior of the charged particles, these all are what? These all are the biological example. So we have to study, engineers have to study biology so that they can understand the logic of life. After studying biology, a student can understand basic fundamental knowledge of biology as a core subject would help a student to realize the importance and requirement of knowledge of biology in engineering. A student can understand the significance of biology. A student can utilize the contribution of model organism for further research. A student can design advanced instrument or device or software to be used in healthcare. Computer simulation and electrical circuit can be designed to test the effect of new drugs therapies without experimenting them on living organism. These all are the outcomes of the biology. So bio is important for engineers. Here I would like to give some brief definition of biology and some other examples. Like bio is made up of two words, bio and logos. Bio means life and logos means study, means it is a branch of science in which we study about life. As we all know, cell is the structural and the functional unit of life. All the living organisms are made up of cell, then tissue, then organ system, then a organism. What is the relation between science and engineering? Science and engineering is related, like science is basically knowledge about a valid system, and engineering is the utilization of that scientific knowledge to design, build and maintain a technique or a process that lead to the solution of a problem. Important of observation in science: whatever we discover, we research, it all come from the observation. So observation is the first step for a research, and then further observation, research, hypothesis, and then experimentation, and the last one is the conclusion. Observation: by the process of observation, data and information are collected, and in research, after the observation, a number of questions arises in the mind. The answer of these questions are to be researched. Now the next one is hypothesis, means scientists make some logical answer or guess to these questions. And the next one is experimentation. Designing and conduction of the experiment is done carefully after making hypothesis. And the last one is the conclusion. After experimentation, the collected data is analyzed and result is found. If result data supposed hypothesis, then it is considered to be correct, or if not, then it is invalid. There are other some scientists whose observation led to the many inventions, like Robert Brown. Robert Brown uh, sees the pollen grain falling to the water, and from this he find out the zigzag motion. We can also see this in daily life, like that is called Tyndall effects. Zigzags, he observed in his operation that the pollen particle never come to rest even after few days. The speed with which the pollen grains move slower down in viscous solution. The zigzag get faster as the temperature rises. In 1905, this is called the miracle year of the science. Einstein has started to think about this experiment and called this experiment as Brownian motion in the name of the scientist Robert Brown. Here are some examples which relate science and engineering, or we can say biology and engineering, like beehives, and in engineering term we can say grid system. And from the whale, turbine's blade is designed. From the idea of the firefly, LED is discovered, and from the kingfisher bird, aeroplane and bullet trains are discovered. Now come to the human eye. Human eye and camera both have similarity as well as difference. As we know that the human eye can take the lights and form the image. The same process is done in the camera. It also utilize light and form image. So we can relate that, we can say that human eye is a biology while camera is engineering. In the same way, we can compare bird flying and aircraft. The first aeroplane is invented by taking idea from the kingfisher bird flying, and is designed such that the body of the aeroplane is streamlined, means they are narrow at the bottom and, and end point, and broad in the middle, and the bones are hollow of the bird. By taking this idea, the body of the aircraft is made up of lightweight material like aircrafts. So we can say that all whatever we are doing in the engineering are inspired from the biology itself. So biology is considered as a core subject, and it is an important subject for all the engineers.